And Gemini, welcome to your next 72. We're going to see what messages come up for you. Let me turn the volume down. I hope all is well with you, Gemini. Your weekly is available, Gemini. It's in the description box. Okay. So yeah, your weekly is available to you. It is in your description box. It talks about your bravery is the highlight, right? 8 of Cups energy. Let's go ahead and tap in. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. Allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding for Gemini. Thank you. All right, Gemini. You know you have intuition as well. You have the gift of intuition, and it's up to you if you want to use it or not. No one is required to use their gift of intuition. And you can, if you have been using your intuition, you can elevate that, right? By studying, right? Learning about intuition, learning from your experiences. All right. There's healing taking place in the next 72, Gemini. Allow it to flow naturally. Don't force the healing process. Just the fact of you having this awareness of wanting to heal is a marvelous thing. It's spectacular. All right. You're shining when you do that. Yeah, forgive. It doesn't cost to forgive. Wow. Nice. Let's go ahead and take it. And then it does cost in reverse. You're realizing you don't have to put so much energy in forgiving to forgive. This I do everything, you're forgiving yourself for putting yourself in positions where being straightforward, where you would have to, it's kind of like, I'll do it, I got it type energy. And you are it is a breaking point. It's a breaking point because you're no longer wanting to take on responsibilities that are not yours. And where every now and then I will get that channel energy, it'll come through. So you're forgiving, someone's forgiving you. Okay. Be straightforward on how you feel. All right. It's a moment to create a new memory of even being able to have a conversation to say, hey, yo, I forgive you. Yeah. Not worrying about how long it's going to last, that moment, but that change. Okay. Accepting that change instead of trying to be in control of the next step. Okay. Especially if this is parental healing that's going on, whether this is with your own children or you are the child, okay, an adult child, and the change is, you're forgiving, you forgive. And I really feel like they're in the next 72, even though you've forgiven, right, or you're getting ready to forgive someone, I don't think they believe you because they've done so much. And whatever they've done in the past, it's so much where they just don't believe that you really do forgive them. You're being very straightforward. And if they don't want to believe that, that's not your problem. Don't go out of your way of stretching yourself to prove that you've forgiven someone. All right. Yeah. Use your time wisely. Okay. Remind yourself, am I where I'm supposed to be right now? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Am I doing what I want to do? So make sure you invest into your time wisely. Because for some of you, self-care can literally look like just being at home. Self-care doesn't actually necessarily mean you have to do something to the body. It could just literally just being at rest, mind, body, and soul. It could be you not answering your phone. It could be you not going anywhere. It could just literally, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be, oh, you have to buy something to justify self-care. Okay. Now, keep in mind the next 72 could be past channel energies. And for some of you, it's kind of like your next 72 is a sense of awareness. It's an awareness thing going on with you, Gemini. And sometimes this awareness can be overwhelming, but it allows change to happen. Right? It removes fear, stepping and becoming fearless. That's definitely part of your weekly. You know, this is so ironic because this came out, I forgot who, in the exact same way. What's this? Beggar is that someone is no longer begging for attention. Someone is stepping out of a poor mindset, right? Someone is elevating themselves from being so low. Accelerating your earnings. This could be a pay raise. For some of you, you found out something extra to do at this time that's going to bring in money. Gemini, so you may think that someone is like a lucky charm, or someone thinks that every time you come around, you bring luck into their life. Whoever this is, they will make it known. They will make it known. I want to clarify this beggar in reverse. We really don't need to, because you're not begging anyone. You're not begging for attention at all. And the next 72, which is a good thing. You don't have to. When someone wants to be in the presence at this time, they will. They will. You don't have to. It's good to make. Now, let me make this clear, Gemini. In the next 72, you have to communicate. If you want someone, a specific person, or outcome to occur, you're going to have to communicate. So if we say, SGL, call me, right? Be specific. Do you want me to call you today, tomorrow, sometime this week? Do you want me to call you frequently? It's like, just be very straightforward. And, and whoever you're requesting, right? Time, okay? Investment in time for you and with you. If they want to invest that time, they will, is what I'm saying, okay? Nothing should be forced, okay? We all sometimes have busy moments, but there's a difference from being busy and excuses. So you'll know what's an excuse, and you'll know because you won't be bothered. It's like, oh, okay. All right. So let's go ahead and move forward. Overall direction for Gemini, please. Overall direction for Gemini. Overall direction for Gemini. My air sign. The Hierophant. Okay. And with the 5, there's change. Either someone is not wanting to do the same old thing, or someone is ready to someone is ready to create, like, I'm hearing orchestration, but it's kind of like, you're setting rules in your life. You're like getting organized here. This is what this is giving me. But overall direction, it says the Hierophant in the upright position is telling you to embrace the conventional and follow the rules. Stay the course rather than being innovative. Okay, just one moment. Gemini. All right, thank you, Gemini, for waiting. So you could have different parenting skills, or you're refusing to use the parenting skills that was used regarding you with your upbringing, and that's the change. And you're being fearless of really being the parent that you need to be at this time. Moving forward, others of you, this could literally be you're going out of your comfort zone, learning something new. This could be a different religion. Okay, something about marriage. Doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but it could just be some type of commitment, being committal. Oh, well, we're gonna put this back. The King of Wands. This is someone who does not have any boundaries, and you need to make a commitment to keeping your boundaries. Let's take a look at overall perspective, Gemini, for the next 72. Hopefully, I don't sound too loud. I don't know if I was yelling yesterday. I really don't know. Can't recall. But I know my allergies is clearing up a little bit. All right, overall perspective for my Gemini. Gemini, look, check this out. And this is moving forward beyond the next 72. Accept the fact that you can't change everything all at once. But what's changing, it taps you in. Because I feel like you're truly being confident when it comes to divine source, God. You fill in the blank on how you identify your religion, your belief system. Because a lot of people say, I'm guilty of association. I'm like, I'm not religious, but faith is a religion. Having hope is a religion. And I'm just looking at the outer surface of it, not, honesty is a religion. What are the principles and the requirements to practice honesty? There's healing and feminine energy, Gemini. Overall perspective is the journey. You're wanting to control your journey, and you have every right to. That's why the Eight of Cups, you're not allowing other people, 8 people to be exact. For some of you, you're saying you're making the choice with 8, which is as above, so below, but it's also a cycle. It is a cycle that's been on repeat, like literally, and it was out of your control. And you're finally saying, nope, this stops. I'm not repeating this cycle again. So you're walking into the 9 of Cups, okay? Fulfillment. Let's go ahead and go over this overall perspective with the journey that's inverted, Gemini. Now, pertaining to the journey, it says this card indicates a safe pass. Oh, no, that's upright. Inverted, it says, inverted, this card illustrates a difficult journey. Many of your choices look the same, and so it makes it difficult to decide. This card invites you to break down your question situation into smaller bites and examine each independently. Look at God. Then look for the overall flow and observe signs in your travels to guide through. Yeah, you're going to have to rewind what I channeled, but it's exactly basically that. Let's see what you need to focus. I'm not doing any rebuttals, Gemini. And it has nothing to do with you. It's just I'm being guided not to. Overall focus within this journey in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. One at a time. One at a time, Gemini, in the next 72. And this is beyond the next 72. I feel like you have been working on something. You've been taking it one step at a time. It's just getting to it's like you're spring cleaning mind, body, and soul. You're getting rid of the residue. You know how mold, you have to use bleach and water, but you know it's going to come back. I feel like you're making it to where something can't resurface anymore. Whether this is your emotion, you're fixing the holes, because Pentacles deals with material things. Money purchases materials. And I feel like you are putting yourself in a position where the past can't resurface or distract you from what it is you need to focus on at this time. And this is a commitment here, clarifying overall direction with the Hierophant. What else? Of what Gemini needs to focus on. There's that hard work. For some of you, that hard work was a burden, but that hard work pushed you through. And everyone sees it. It's in the open. It's not a secret. So you have every right to plan and call in what it is that you're trying to call in. It could be a soulmate. It could be the person that you want to marry. All right. You're preparing yourself for someone to come in, but it's just on reserve at this time. For some of you, you are in a good space where you're looking back and you're saying, I've been putting in the work. I've come a long way. So you're having this moment. Okay. For some of you, once you step into your Nine of Cups, you're like, okay, it's not an end-all situation. This is a be-all energy in the next 72. Be whatever you set your mind to and be confident. Maintain those boundaries as well. All right, overall focus for Gemini, my air sign. You can't show up for everyone when you have responsibilities. There's whatever you thought, if you had a job that was a burden or stressful, and it just that's all you could do was work, it's not going to feel like a burden anymore. Yeah. Overall focus. What does love mean to you in the next 72? Yeah, caring, compassion, overall focus. Choose to be loved. And that was one of the messages in their weekly. It said something about, where was it? Something about love. Hold on, let me find it because I definitely wrote it down. Something about everyone seeks love, and you realize that something about the action of attention, and you're realizing that everyone is seeking love. But what type of love are you seeking? What type of commitment are you seeking in the next 72? Whatever that is, it's definitely going to change your outlook on things. And that could be why there's fearlessness, because someone is saying, I've never experienced love before. Meaning you've never really made a commitment. Moving forward, rebel energy for Gemini. Someone could ride horses, or someone's purchasing a horse. You bet on horses. I don't know. Someone works in a stable. Something about horses. Horseshoes or something. Stop obsessing. Okay, so someone's a work in progress. This could be literally obsessing with work. You sleep work, you breathe work, you eat work, and someone is like, you know what? I want to live. Others of you, there is someone obsessing, or you're obsessing. This could be your phone. This could be social media. It's like someone feels like you're going to miss something, and it's like, no, you need to focus. You need to focus. And you know that you need to focus. You focus on all the wrong things in all the wrong places. And yeah. Anywho, challenges and obstacles for Gemini in the next 72, please. I can literally, I heard that's what I do. Well, at least you're honest. That's your entertainment, I guess. Challenges and obstacles for Gemini, please. Thank you. TikTok. No rush. Yeah. And this 10 of Swords is past this situation of past energy. At that time, it just felt like nothing is happening. You're not moving fast enough. You're not getting things done. And now you put the freaking 10 of Wands down. Now something is complete, and you're able to see. Not only what you're able to see, you're able to see that people were watching. Matter of fact, they become obsessed. Like, when is Gemini going to enjoy? It's like you're just working. When are you going to enjoy life? But I feel like the way your perception of life is different from others, right? So, and that's a good thing. This lets me know that you are a creator, a co-creator. I'm getting with the care and compassion is being open to a helping hand. And I feel like you don't have a problem with being a helping hand. I just feel like you have boundaries now. But it did show with the Hierophant, you didn't have any boundaries. That's why you never have time for yourself. So the challenge is making time for yourself in the next 72. There is something, I'm really trying to pinpoint what this is. I don't know, are you too spiritual? And it's kind of like sometimes come back to reality. But spirituality is reality, but it's kind of like you can't talk spiritual to every person. I can get it if you get a message and you're being divinely guided to tell someone something. But it's kind of like, someone's making their dreams come true, or you're definitely seeing the outcome of what you've been working on. It's like you see it. You finally see something. These possibilities that you thought was endless. Okay. Wow. If these are people, the Eight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, because some people look at people as material, right? And this could be an investment within people. That's a controlling energy. So yeah, that is a controlling energy. I feel like that's all somebody knows, compassion. That's what all they know is compassion and caring, and they're always putting in the work of trying to help everyone else. And now you're finally putting yourself as the priority. You have to. It's that type of energy of, I have to put myself first at this time. Because if you don't, the situation or circumstance is not going to change. You see the possibilities of change. Or someone is obsessed with the possibilities of knowing that you have these potentials. And I feel like you're totally aware of your own potentials, and you're not allowing anyone to press time on you. Because you've unlocked the code when it comes to time. So you're not allowing anyone to pressure you on moving really, really fast. You're like, hold up, wait a minute, bro. No. My time is my time. You don't get to control my time. It's that type of energy is of what I'm feeling. And pertaining to challenges is time management, and pertaining to obstacle is getting lost in time. Don't get lost in it. Okay? Because someone is practicing self-care and you're getting lost in it because you've never taken the time to practice self-care. So you're trying to get back into the rhythm of getting back to work, and it's a little difficulties. So it's okay to ask for help when needed, Gemini. It's okay. It doesn't make you, no one would think less of you because if you're thinking, oh yeah, okay, oh, finally Gemini asks for help. Don't feed that, because that's not true. People want to help you. All right? Okay, let's go ahead and look at foolish energy. What tools that you need to utilize is being in control in a good way. In a good way. Foolish energy, allegedly. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups deals with sex and passion. Okay. Desire. With this foolish energy, with this Queen of Cups, you're attractive in the next 72. You being focused, right? Connections in the next 72. Have you ever experienced care and compassion, Gemini? That's what I want to ask you. Because you have to be open to it. Because you got to look at it. When you give care and compassion, you give it regardless if people are open or not. So don't place yourself in their shoes, but place yourself in openness to receive. Let me look into this Queen of Cups, this foolish energy. Clarify this Queen of Cups, please. The Queen of Swords. Battle with self. What do you want, Gemini? What do you want? You fill in the blank. Be honest about it. Whatever it is that you are receiving, does care and compassion come with it? Choose to be love. And I really feel like your rebel side, it's your rebel energy that you are having confrontation with. But let's talk about this Queen of Cups, Gemini. No gender role here, because if you are a male, masculine, you're not wanting to feel. So it's kind of like I don't care type energy, rebel energy. And if you are a female, it's just more so like it's a reckless morality. It's a rebel energy. It's kind of like, gone with the wind, Mm-hmm. All right, Queen of Cups. Let's talk about it. Foolish energy. And this foolish energy, it is a good thing. The reason why I say it's a good thing is because sometimes we have to, sometimes we step into the arena of making a fool of ourselves, and it becomes a learning lesson. Okay. The Queen of Cups, accomplished artist, and ability to see creative projects through to the end. Definitely showing that with the overall focus perspective. We have, oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the King of Cups, my bad. Deep empathy and compassion for all sentient beings. And that's your overall focus, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Being there for others while remaining true to yourself. This is what we've been discussing. I'm literally hearing, who's the fool now? It's like someone now goes on the journey of what you had to go through. Because someone is obsessed. They want what you have. So now someone's getting ready to get on this repeated cycle that you finally were able to get out of. That's why they say be mindful of what you wish for. Or don't be so quick to say, oh, I want what this person has, because you don't know what they went through to get it or maintain it. So Gemini, someone definitely, this is when I would say mini-me. You have some mini-me's. Mm-hmm. You have some mini-me's. I don't know. It's like I hear someone saying minions. No, they're not dingy. These are mini-me's. It's like you started a path that you haven't realized that you opened up. But once someone tries to get on your path, it's shielded. They can't go with you. They can accompany you, but they cannot go with you on the path. Yeah. Goddess Oracle for Gemini. Ooh, a lot came out. The path of purification. Goddess Oracle for Gemini. Someone needs to take there's compassion. Someone needs to take something, someone needs to take life serious. And I don't know to what extreme. I'm not seeing what extreme it is, because this is light, this is kind, this is love, this is gentleness, this is not tough love. This is not forced. This is free will. And I feel like you've paid the cost. You paid your dues within this 10 of Wands. You turned your burdens into power. It's like what used to be a burden is no longer a burden. And pertaining to your Goddess Oracle, it says release judgments about yourself and others, Gemini, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. I told you that the channel message in the weekly was something about everyone is seeking love. Everyone seeks love, and you're seeing it around you. There's people wanting your love. And in your eyes, you could be saying, oh, they're obsessed. No, something about your love. Your love is like healing, a comforter, nurturing. It's a love. It's a parental love. Anywho, let's move forward. Feminine energy for Gemini, please. Let me answer this real fast. This one, Gemini. Okay. All right, let me go back to where we were. I love to hear music that calms the nervous system. It's healing to the soul. Gemini, that may be what you need to do. In the next 72, you're going to need to change your frequency. Okay? You're going to need to upgrade that frequency. so that you'll be able to focus. And you may feel it's not about your associations of what they want to listen to. What do you want to listen to? Okay. So it's about being serious in the next 72. The 8 of voices. We have a lot of 8s. Okay. The weekly, you have the 8. Let me see. Just one moment, Gemini. Okay. Okay. All right. We have 8s. And then look at, we have the 8 of Pentacles with the 8 of Wands, which makes it a 10. And this is a 10 of Wands. Okay. So someone is definitely getting ready to offer up a cut. But this is like, there's a lot of mixed signals here. But feminine energy is definitely, it feels like feminine energy is like being submissive to learning, you know, of things that happen in the dark, of coming into the light. But I'm seeing like, don't get lost, because there's some Gemini, we gotta have this conversation. All right. Whether that's people, whether that's I have to say it, entities within your spiritual journey that appears. Now, remember I said people. There's going to be people that say, you're the one. Don't get lost in thinking that you are the one. You're one of many, but you are not the only one. And there's it's giving me like gloomy, like don't get obsessed in the power that you've created. You see what I mean? You can turn it off, you can turn it on, but getting lost in your own power, I feel like that's what needs to change. Is getting lost in your own power, manipulating something. Feminine energy. I'm going to clarify that feminine energy. I'm going to clarify that feminine energy. Masculine energy. Yeah, don't get trapped in the gift of sight. We have 7 of Cups in reverse, masculine energy. Masculine is literally saying, is getting ready to realize that whom you've been connected to at this time, they have nothing. Because 7 of Cups is 8 of Cups, right? Making a decision to walk away. You've already made that decision. So it's like, you're like, So masculine saying, I'm not playing scavenger hunt in the next 72. I don't need to find out who said what. I don't want to find out who took what. It's just masculine saying, no, I'm so over it. Right? So let me clarify this feminine energy of the Ace of Voices. So expect change. Hair font. So someone is learning. Someone's studying something. Feminine is studying. Also, there's a feminine being submissive to the darkness, and they're trying to. They see the light. It's giving me. I've been hearing it for a couple of days now. Come to the light, poltergeist. It's like someone sees the light, but they don't know how to get there, and it's like you are the light, and someone's gonna realize that. I don't feel like this is you, Gemini, but if it is you, it's because this foolish energy within this Queen of Cups of overly giving, and then it's kind of like you awaken to say, you know what, I need to put up boundaries, and you're so far deep into overly giving that once you pull back, it's just too much. It's a burden, but you turn that burden around. We have the Two of Pentacles in shadow energy in reverse. It's not about no longer juggling in the next 72. You're not focused on material things right now. There is a Gemini, you were in the position of making a decision. It's kind of like, I'm going to choose the person with the most money type energy, and you realize the person that has the money don't have no feelings for you. But the person who doesn't have any money, they have feelings from you. And there's a realization that you're just like, you know what? This love thing, I don't want to focus on it right now. Some of you Geminis, you're like, I don't want to feel this. What is this? I don't like it. It's called love. Positive, good love. And you're like, it ain't right. You used to tough love. So it just it's a little scary, but you know you're gonna adapt to the change. Highlight, spreads. I said highlight. Yeah, make sure you check out your weekly Gemini. Let's go ahead and shed some light on your reading. All inquiries, email Spiritual Guiding Light. Gemini, there is no wrong question. Thank you. The crumbling here. It says, what are you clinging on to? Tough love. Anywho, and it's not, it's all you know, right? And that's okay. That is okie dokie okay, right? So I just feel distracted right now, Gemini. Maybe that's your energy, because I'm like, why is the focus going elsewhere? Someone doesn't want you to go through this door of the life that you knew of possibilities. It's like you're awakening from darkness and saying, oh wow, it's giving me utopia. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know anything about utopia, but I guess utopia is supposed to be this beautiful place. It's giving me like a beautiful place. But I'm feeling like something is saying, don't go. You can create your beautiful place where you are. Bring light to the situation. Does that make sense, Gemini? I hope it does. Let's pull your affirmation. Because it feels like someone is experiencing bliss, and then all of a sudden it goes dun dun dun, like, and then the doors lock and you're in hell. It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I honor my divinity. You better follow your intuition, Gemini, in the next 72. Do what's right. For real, do what's right. They say do unto others that you would do unto you. And I feel like you've never experienced it because there's so much care and compassion that you've released. And I feel like that's what's changing. You're getting ready to receive it, but you're going to need to truly believe that all is well. All right. All right, Gemini, that was your next 72. Don't forget to like the video. I will highly appreciate it because there's other Geminis that's within the collective that need to get this message. And the only way the message can get out is if those likes, so that the video could go in more places that no like could allow it to get to. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Spiritual Guiding Light. I'm so happy that you've become a spiritual guiding light by leading by example and by knowing thyself and continuing to work on self. And I'm really highly appreciative. Make sure you go over to the podcast. There should be a link. Yes, the weekly is on the podcast this week. Okay, it is audio, so there is no visual. It's audio only. So that is available to you, Gemini. Let me see. I feel like you are a, a leading zodiac in the next 72. And within the weekly, a lot of people are experiencing Gemini energy, or they're in your energy within the collective Gemini. Continue to heal. Okay. Don't forget, love is kind.